Top 10 Best Action Romance Anime You've Never Seen Before. All the time you guys are asking me to do some more romance on the second channel. Well, here it is. The next few videos will be dedicated only to the best of the best romance animes for my lovey-dovey viewers out there, and I won't disappoint you guys. But in today's video, we will specifically be covering the top 10 best romance action animes that you've probably never seen before. So sit tight, grab some snacks, and enjoy. Number 10. Basilisk. For centuries, the Iga and Koga ninja clans have engaged in a bitter war, but when a ceasefire is ordered by the powerful warlord Issei Tokugawa, the two clans are forced to put down their arms. Years later, Genosuke Koga, heir of the Koga clan, and Obora Iga, heir of the Iga clan, have fallen in love. Through marriage, both heirs aim to bring peace to the clans, but their hopes are dashed when flames of rivalry between their clans are reignited, and they are dragged into another war. Ieyasu's two grandsons have both claimed to be the next heir to the shogunate. To resolve this dispute, both the Koga and Iga are ordered to send their 10 best warriors to fight in a bloody battle royale. With each clan representing one of their potential shogunate heirs, 2 scrolls with the names of the fighters are given and are to be marked in blood upon their given fighter's death. The prize for winning is the favor of the Tokugawa shogunate for 1,000 years. Torn between their love for each other and duty to their clans, Genosuke and Obora must ultimately decide the fate of their clans. Number 9. Eden of the East. On November 22, 2010, Japan was hit by a missile strike, a terrorist attack that fortunately did not harm anyone, becoming known as Careless Monday. Quickly forgotten, society goes on about their lives as normal. During her graduation trip to America 3 months later, friendly college student Saki Morimi's life is forever changed when she finds herself saved from unexpected trouble by Akira Takizawa. Takizawa is cheerful, but odd in many ways. He is stark naked and suffers from amnesia, believing himself to be a terrorist. In addition, he possesses a strange cell phone loaded with 8.2 billion yen in digital cash. Despite Takizawa's suspicious traits, Saki quickly befriends the enigmatic young man. However, unbeknownst to her, this is the beginning of a thrilling death game involving money, cell phones, and the salvation of the world. Eden of the East chronicles Saki's struggle to unravel the mysteries behind her savior, while Takizawa himself battles other individuals armed with similar cell phones and returning memories which reveal his possible connection to the event from months ago.
Vampire.
Number 8. Vampire Knight. Cross Academy is a school with a difference. In a unique and experimental setup designed by the headmaster, it has a day class consisting of ordinary humans and a night class filled with vampires. Yuki Cross and her friend Zero Kiryu are school prefects whose job is to make sure the secret of the night class is always safe. They patrol the school grounds at night and supervise the switchover of classes at dawn and dusk to prevent any accidents from happening. While Zero is suspicious of vampires and hates the idea of sharing the same space as them, Yuki admires the night class for their beauty and sophistication. She is especially intrigued by their charming leader, Kaname, because he once saved her life. However, as Yuki quickly learns, not all vampires are admirable like the night class, and as terrible events unfold, Yuki must ask herself whether in a world where vampires are the hunters and humans are prey, peaceful coexistence can really be achieved. Number 7. Undefeated Bahamut Chronicle. Lux, a former prince of an empire named Arcadia that was overthrown via rebellion 5 years earlier, accidentally trespasses in a female dormitory's bathing area, sees the kingdom's new princess Lysisharte naked, incurring her wrath. Lysisharte then challenges Lux to a drag ride duel. Drag rides are ancient armored and mechanical weapons that have been excavated from ruins all around the world. Lux used to be called the strongest Drag Knight, but now he's known as the undefeated weakest Drag Knight because he will absolutely not attack in battle. After his duel with Lysisharte, Lux ends up attending the female-only academy that trains royals to be Drag Knights. Number 6. Eureka 7. In the backwater town of Belforce lives a 14-year-old boy named Renton Thurston. He desires to leave his home behind and join the mercenary group known as Gecko State, hoping to find some adventure to brighten up his mundane life. However, stuck between his grandfather's insistence to become a mechanic like him and the pressure of his deceased father's legacy, the only excitement Renton finds is in his pastime of riding the trapper wave particles that are dispersed throughout the air, an activity akin to surfing. Everything changes when an unknown object crashes through Renton's garage, discovered to be a light-finding operation, a robot capable of riding the trapper waves, specifically known as the Nervish Type 0. Its pilot is a young girl named Eureka, a member of the Gecko State, who requests a tune-up for the Nervash. Their meeting sparks the beginning of Renton's involvement with the Gecko State, as he takes off alongside Eureka as the co-pilot of the Nervash. Number 5. World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? The fleeting and sad story about little girls known as fairy weapons and an associate hero that survived. This is a world after it was attacked by unidentified monsters known as beasts, and many of the species in the world, including humans, had been destroyed. The species that had managed to survive left the ground and were living on a floating island called Regal El. Willem Kumesh wakes up above the clouds 500 years later and couldn't protect the ones he wanted to. Actually, he was living in despair because he was the only survivor. He then ends up meeting a group of girls while starting an unexpected weapon management job. Number 4. Devil's Line. Vampires walk among society, existing as part of its underbelly. They do not require blood to survive, but extreme emotions can immensely increase their bloodlust, turning them into uncontrollable monsters. Tsukasa Taira, a 22-year-old university student, learns of the existence of vampires when her longtime friend reveals himself to be one of them after a tense confrontation with Yuki Anzai, a human and vampire hybrid. Her friend is arrested, and Tsukasa soon finds herself drawn to Anzai, who reluctantly reciprocates her feelings. However, this unconventional romance may prove too difficult to maintain, as Anzai struggles to contain the part of him that wishes to devour Tsukasa. Number 3.
There is no escape.
Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? Life in the bustling city of Orario is never dull, especially for Bel Cranel, a naive young man who hopes to become the greatest adventurer in the land. After a chance encounter with the lonely goddess, Hestia, his dreams become a little closer to reality. With her support, Bel embarks on a fantastic quest as he adventures deep within the city's monstrous-filled catacombs, known only as the Dungeon. Death lurks around every corner in the cavernous depths of this terrifying labyrinth, and a mysterious power moves amidst the shadows. Even on the surface, survival is a hard-earned privilege. Indeed, nothing is ever certain in a world where gods and humans live and work together, especially when they often struggle to get along. One thing is for sure, though. A myriad of blunders, triumphs, and friendships awaits this dauntlessly optimistic protagonist of this Herculean tale. Number 2. Elemental Gallade. As an orphan whose life is in the hands of space pirates, Cloud has had no choice but to survive on bravado alone. He has nothing to live for until he finds Ren entombed amongst the treasures in the pirate ship's hold and awakens her. In addition to being mysterious and beautiful, Ren can transform into a battle sword to help Cloud fight and prove his strength. But with this strength comes the bitter realization that power alone is not enough. Now, in a race against time, Cloud must endure betrayals and fierce battles as he struggles to return Ren to her home before it's too late. Number 1. Plastic Memories. 18-year-old Tsukasa Mizugaki has failed his college entrance exams, but after pulling some strings, he manages to land a job at the Scion Artificial Intelligence Corporation. Psycorp is responsible for the creation of Giftias, highly advanced androids which are almost indiscernible from normal humans. However, unlike humans, Giftias have a maximum lifespan of 81,921 hours, or around 9 years and 4 months. Terminal Service 1, the station Tsukasa was assigned to, is responsible for collecting Giftias that have met their expiration date before they lose their memories and become hostile. Promptly after joining Terminal Service 1, Tsukasa is partnered with a beautiful Giftia named Ayla. She is a Terminal Service veteran and considered the best in Giftia retrievals. Contrary to her petite figure and placid nature, time is fleeting though, and Tsukasa must come to terms with his feelings for Ayla before her time is up. No matter how much someone desires it, nothing lasts forever. Alright everybody, that's it for today's video, and if you would, drop a like if I left you with one new anime you can walk away with here today. And hey, if you've come this far and haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? You might as well join the AniTube community as I drop new videos for you guys every day. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!